Austin High Red Dragon players opened their 2013-2014 season Wednesday with an absurdist comedy by Eugene Ionesco called The Bald Soprano, directed by Mr. Dragoo. But it wasn't the plan last year to begin the theater season this way. Last year, Mrs. Dragoo was approached by some pretty big names in the musical theater business.
Samuel French approached us and asked us if we'd do the premiere of a musical called I Kissed a Vampire that they were making into a stage play from a movie. And we cast the play, and we were on track to open with I Kissed a Vampire. And we had to change plans because this summer I suffered cardiac arrest.
I sat down with Miss Dragoo to talk with her about her amazing recovery from such a devastating and surprising attack.
I don't remember about 2 weeks worth of things, so I have to tell you what I was told happened. We were on the campus of Lincoln, Nebraska shortly after we arrived. Haley Wilson, my daughter, and I were walking across the campus, and I said, uh-oh. I sat down, and I laid down, and I stopped breathing, and then my heart stopped beating.
I thought, honestly, my sister and I both thought that she was joking. We didn't know why she was laying on the ground, but then she started to turn blue, and so I got out my phone and I called 911. I didn't know where I was. I was hidden in some bushes, and I had to go run to the nearest street with my sister next to my mom and find out which street we were next to. And they got here as soon as they could, and they started doing compressions on her chest, which eventually it led to a heartbeat. So
the ambulance came, and they shocked me with a defibrillator 3 times and got my heart going again, and then they took me to the ICU at Bryan East Medical Center. I was in intensive care 2 weeks, and 5 of those days I was on life support. I was in an induced coma and paralysis so that the life support machine called an ECMO could actually breathe for me and beat my heart for me. So they were taking out my blood, reoxygenating it, and putting it back in. And I was on it the maximum time anyone can be on it. And I found out shortly after that only 40% of adults who are on that machine survive.
The doctor told me and my stepdad later that he didn't think that she was going to live.
They told Mr. Dragoo that I could only be on this machine 5 days, that after 5 days, that if I didn't start breathing on my own and my heart beating on my own, that I wasn't coming home, that I would not come out of the hospital alive.
After a long and arduous recovery, Mrs. Dragoo was released from the hospital and brought back to her home in Austin, Texas.
The cardiologists told me that it'll be a year's recovery until I feel like myself again. And I have damage in my left leg because of the life support machine. It damaged nerves, both small fiber nerves and large fiber nerves. So I don't have balance or strength in my left leg, and that's why you see me on campus with a walker.
Although she's feeling much better, it will be a while before she's back in full health. The next time you see Mrs. Dragoo in the hallway, be sure to thank her for her dedicated support to this school. For Chaos News, I'm Micaiah Fox.